Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr., globally known as Snoop Dogg, was born on October 20, 1971, in Long Beach, California, a city that would later shape the rhythms of West Coast hip-hop. From the tough streets of Southern California to the global stage, Snoop Dogg's journey is one of innovation, cultural influence, and entrepreneurial mastery. He transformed from a raw talent with a distinctive flow into a worldwide icon, bridging music, media, and business with unprecedented vision. Snoop Dogg's story is compelling because it sits at the intersection of artistry, resilience, and cultural transformation. His influence extends beyond his albums. He helped define an entire era of hip-hop, mentored emerging artists, collaborated across genres, and became a global ambassador for West Coast culture. This documentary traces Snoop Dogg's chronological journey, from his beginnings as a local rapper in Long Beach to his rise under the mentorship of Dr. Dre, his evolution as a solo superstar, and his expansion into business, entertainment, and global cultural influence. Prepare to explore the life of a man whose voice and persona have become emblematic of hip-hop worldwide. Early life and introduction to hip-hop, 1971 to 1991. Calvin Broadus grew up in a challenging environment in Long Beach, marked by gang activity, economic hardship, and a vibrant local music scene. Music became both a refuge and a form of expression. As a teenager, Snoop immersed himself in the burgeoning West Coast hip-hop culture, performing at local parties and participating in school talent shows. During his youth, Snoop was influenced by funk, soul, and the early hip-hop recordings circulating through Los Angeles. He developed a laid-back vocal style, distinctive rhythm, and effortless flow that would later define his persona. By his late teens, he had gained recognition in local circles, performing under the moniker Snoop Doggy Dogg, a nickname inspired by his love of the Peanuts character Snoopy. His early experiences also included brushes with the law and exposure to gang culture, which deeply informed the lyrical content and authenticity of his later music. Despite these challenges, Snoop's passion for music remained unwavering, laying the foundation for his future rise. Mentorship under Dr. Dre and the rise of a West Coast star, 1992 to 1996. Snoop Dogg's breakthrough came in 1992 when he was introduced to Dr. Dre, who had recently left NWA and launched Death Row Records. Dre recognized Snoop's unique voice and lyrical talent, quickly featuring him on his landmark album The Chronic, 1992. Snoop's smooth, laid-back delivery on tracks like Nothin' But a G-Tang and Lodi Dodi captivated audiences and established him as a rising star of West Coast hip-hop. In 1993, Snoop released his debut solo album, Doggystyle, under Death Row Records. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, a historic achievement for a debut artist. Hits like Gin and Juice, Who Am I, What's My Name, and Doggy Dogg World solidified his position as a defining voice in gangsta rap. Snoop's collaboration with Dr. Dre and producer Daz Dillinger combined melodic G-funk beats with compelling narratives of urban life, creating a sound that was both commercially successful and culturally influential. During this period, Snoop Dogg became a symbol of West Coast hip-hop, representing both the challenges and aspirations of Southern California youth. Despite legal issues and public scrutiny, he maintained a reputation for lyrical innovation, charisma, and authenticity, cementing his status as a global icon in the making. Evolution, Experimentation, and Media Expansion, 1997 to 2010. After leaving Death Row Records in the mid-1990s, Snoop Dogg established a new trajectory for his career. Signing with No Limit Records in 1998, he embraced experimentation, blending hip-hop with elements of pop, reggae, and R&B. Albums such as The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told, 1998, and No Limit Top Dog, 1999, showcased his versatility and willingness to evolve with the changing landscape of hip-hop. Snoop also expanded his presence in film, television, and media. He appeared in films like Training Day, 2001, and Starsky and Hutch, 2004, while hosting television shows and music documentaries that highlighted his personality, humor, and cultural insight. His public persona, playful, charismatic, and instantly recognizable, allowed him to transcend the boundaries of music and enter mainstream entertainment. During this period, Snoop actively mentored younger artists, collaborated with international musicians, and embraced opportunities to innovate within hip-hop. He cultivated a brand that blended street credibility with mainstream appeal, paving the way for his future entrepreneurial endeavors. Global icon, entrepreneurship, and cultural influence, 2010, present. In the 2010s, Snoop Dogg solidified his position as a global icon. He rebranded himself simply as Snoop, exploring reggae under the alias Snoop Lion in 2012, and released critically acclaimed projects that demonstrated his artistic flexibility. Collaborations spanned genres from pop to electronic dance music, illustrating his continued relevance across multiple generations of listeners. Beyond music, Snoop Dogg became a cultural ambassador, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. He launched ventures in cannabis, digital media, and lifestyle brands, leveraging his personal brand for commercial and social influence. His investments and partnerships extended his reach beyond the entertainment industry, making him an influential figure in business and culture alike. Snoop's influence on hip-hop is profound. He helped popularize the West Coast sound, shaped the global perception of gangsta rap, and mentored countless artists, including Wiz Khalifa and Kendrick Lamar. He continues to engage audiences worldwide through social media, television appearances, and live performances, demonstrating the power of longevity and adaptability in the entertainment industry. Legacy, cultural impact, and lessons learned. Snoop Dogg's journey, from a Long Beach teenager with a passion for rap to a global icon of music, media, and entrepreneurship, illustrates the transformative power of talent, creativity, and resilience. His contributions have defined West Coast hip-hop, influenced global music trends, and shaped cultural narratives for decades. His story offers lessons for aspiring artists and entrepreneurs. Innovate fearlessly, embrace versatility, and leverage personal brand and cultural insight to create lasting influence. Snoop Dogg exemplifies how artistic vision and business acumen can intersect to achieve enduring success. Snoop Dogg's narrative is more than a biography. It is a blueprint for transforming raw talent into global cultural impact. Engage with us. Share your thoughts in the comments and explore the story of a man who became a symbol of innovation, creativity, and influence worldwide. Watch more interesting stories. Subscribe to our channel